Welcome back. All right, so Dallas and Seattle played for the second time tonight. Normally, when it's back-to-backs, and I was even going to make this argument, when it's back-to-backs in the same city, normally we see a lot of physicality, we see a lot of fighting, and a lot of... We didn't see that tonight. And I think this was arguably the best game Dallas has played in a long time. Also, the worst game Seattle's played in a while. And for the Kraken, I think at this point you have to be a little bit concerned regarding their standing. I don't think they end up missing the playoffs necessarily. I think they're still far enough above the line that shouldn't be a concern. But their play is not inspired. So let's go through this. It's Oettinger versus Jones. Seattle presses early. The shots are 4-1 in favor of Seattle at 2.5 minutes. But at 3:13, Dadonov gets a goal from Johnston and Heiskanen. So a goal for Gurianov for Montreal tonight. A goal for Dadonov for Dallas. That trade has worked for both players of both teams. And that one looked like it went in off Borgen in front. A little bit of a fluke in there, sure. But, I mean, hey, puck luck for the Stars, and they have the lead. That was only their second shot of the game as well. Seattle out of sorts at this point. I don't know that they get back in sorts. Dallas gets a power play, and they score on it. It's Jamie Benn from Robertson and Pavelski at 5:43. He buries a rebound. It took 8 seconds on that power play for them to get the goal. So big uh-oh there, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Stars. Stars press for another. Seattle had a 3-on-2 that misfired. Shots are 5-4 Dallas at 7.5 minutes. Remember, they were 4-1 for Seattle at 2.5 minutes, so no shots over 5 minutes for the Seattle Kraken. Stars picking off passes too. Domi couldn't bury one in close. The Stars press. 7 shots in a row for Dallas at that point. Magna then has a shot that saved the Seattle pressures. Eberle fires one wide. The fans were back into it at this point. It felt like, okay, maybe Seattle's got some life to this. Stars press with 5.5 minutes left, but they're kept to the outside. And then there's a rush, and Eberle buries a rebound. Dunn and Froden with the assists at 15 minutes. So that makes it 2-1 in favor of Dallas. Stars look to answer. Delandria has a shot that's blocked. Suter fires one wide. Borgen then has a rush chance to blocker to side. Kraken, late momentum for them. They're only down by 1, right? Rushes by both teams in the final minute. So it's 2-1 for Dallas, but Seattle, does that momentum carry over? No. Second period, early jump for the Stars. There's a near miss for Domi on a face-off win. Dallas gets a power play. They cycle, and Pavelski tips it in. He's heating up now. He scores from Benn and Heiskanen at 3:02. Stars, 2 for 2 tonight to that point. And Dallas's power play had been a real concern. It's been picking it up lately. Stars press for another. The Kraken can't set up a press. Strong defense by the Stars. Just picking off passes. A lot of shot blocking going on as well. Hintz is then denied on a breakaway. Domi has a shot saved. Seattle clears it out. McCann has a net feed that's blocked. Beniers fires one wide. Gord, rush chance for him is saved. Seattle picking up some momentum here. Not many shots in the first half, though. So they're getting that zone time. They cannot get to the net. And this is something that really Dallas was quite good at doing for most of the night. While Oettinger faces a lot of shots, I don't know how many of those shots were really dangerous. Delay game call gives the Kraken a power play. McCann has a shot that's held. And I really resisted putting anything about the puck tail on the board, but I had to. And here's why. So the puck tail, it really makes it... It's funny because it's there to show you where the puck is, but because the tail's black, sometimes it's difficult to tell exactly where the puck is, so it looks like it hit the net when it didn't, and vice versa. It's odd. So there was a rush at the end for Dallas that finished that penalty kill. Shots are 8-6 for the Stars with 8 minutes left. Eberle's denied as the Kraken press. Stars are pinned down a bit before they can clear it, and then at 13:27, through a ton of traffic, Tolvanen tips one, done with the point shot. No chance for Oettinger on that one. But this is where Dallas shows that fight back. So now they're up 3-2. That momentum seems to be going against them, but 14 seconds later, Wyatt Johnston on a fast break scores from Dadonov and Suter. And so at 13:41, that restores the 2-goal lead. Do not write off Wyatt Johnston as a potential Calder nominee, one of the top 3, because he now has 4 goals in his last 9 games. He's up to 17 on the season. Beniers leads rookies with 19. And on that fast break, too, Johnston puts it around Jones and in. Miller then fires one wide on a rush. The Stars with the momentum back, but then they take a penalty in the offensive zone. So you have to watch that. Stars clear early. There's a near miss for Bjorkstrand. The tail made it look like it was in the net to me, and yeah. Anyways, it just goes wide. Tolvanen then has a shot that's held. That power play's killed off. Things get pushy on a hold by Ottinger. Schultz has a chance that's saved. The Stars rush. And with 44.1 seconds left, the Stars get their third power play. So that rolls over into the third period. And early in the third, at 39 seconds, it's a one-timer by Robertson. He has 39 goals on the season. Heiskanen with another assist. That's his third of the night. Jamie Benn with his third point of the night as well. Some Stars that you want to see on the board if you're a Dallas fan, definitely get on the board here, and that makes it 5-2. Olofsson then had a net drive that's defended. McCann fires one wide on a rush. Strong forechecking by Dallas in this one as well. Power play then for the Stars. Borgen with the high stick there. He also got high sticked on the play, so he wasn't very happy going to the box. So they cycle. It's cleared out. That's killed off. Schultz then has a chance that's held. McCann's denied on a rebound in close. The Stars press at 8.5 minutes. Halfway through the period, there are 2 shots for Seattle. Dallas gave them no openings. There was just that third period. It was a masterclass in shutting another team down. Eberle's denied on a rush. Kiviranta then couldn't bury one in close. Johnston has a wraparound chance that's blocked. Seattle presses with 6.5 minutes left. Marchment was down soon after, and it was a collision with Dunn. And so he exits. We'll see what kind of state he's in for tomorrow. They are not carrying an extra forward on this road trip. So since Nils Lundqvist was the one healthy scratch, it's possible to go with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen tomorrow in Vancouver. Then there's a post for Heiskanen, and honestly, I had to write this down. This was the best 60-minute game I've seen Dallas play in a long time. I had no doubt they were going to win this game after the second period. None. And I can't remember the last time I felt that way. They just played so well here. And again, Seattle, this is where it gets tricky because for years now you'll see, well, this team played bad, this team played well. And I think it can be both. I think Seattle needs some more intensity. They need some more pushback. There just wasn't any. Even Darryl Ray was mentioning how he'd expected more physicality. This is a second straight game, right? And Dallas, the road team, is just handing it to them. And Seattle's not fighting back. So this is where the concern for me would come in if I was a Seattle fan would be, you want that pushback at home. You want the team to, show a little bit more moxie out there. And so, yeah, the final score is 5-2 Dallas. They go to 37th, 17, and 13. They've won all 3 games on this road trip so far. It's a 6-game road trip. And for Seattle, they're 37, 23, and 7 now with this loss. So again, I don't think they're in any danger of being caught by Nashville or Calgary and falling out of the playoffs. But they're in real danger of ending up being a first or second wild card. And if they end up against Dallas in the first round, it looks like Dallas can handle them. I know the playoffs are a different beast, but yeah, this was something. Shots in this one, 14-10 Dallas in the first, 15-12 Seattle in the second, 6-3 Dallas in the third. The final shots are 32-28 for Dallas. Power plays tell the difference. 3 for 4 for Dallas. Seattle 0 for 2. Their penalty kill has been a problem at times this year. It is towards the bottom of the league. That's going to just submarine that even further. Hits 18-5 for Seattle overall. Ottinger, 26 saves on 28 shots, and Martin Jones saves 27 out of 32. His win-loss record takes a bit of a hit. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.